July 15, 2020, 9:00 a.m., Taygaon Helipad, Dhaka. The helicopter descends through the clouds. Inside, 6 officers of the Rapid Action Battalion and 1 prisoner. Mohammad Shahed sits handcuffed between armed guards. 9 days ago, he ran an entire hospital empire. Today, he was found terrified on a boat, wearing a burqa, attempting to flee to India to avoid extradition, and is being airlifted to face charges that will shock Bangladesh. Fake certificates seized from his hospitals, 20.1 million taka embezzled from desperate COVID patients, and the worst part, 6,000 fake coronavirus test certificates, potential spread of the virus. All this time, Shahed collected fees and billed the state for treatment that was never provided. But all this did not start with COVID. It began years earlier, with a different scam, with a different name, and the question everyone will ask: who helped him make money for decades from various scams that affected tens of thousands of people, and why are they only punishing him now? 2010, Dhanmondi, Dhaka. Mohammad Shahed Karim arrives in Bangladesh's capital with ambition. He is from Satkira, rural, distant, unremarkable, moved to Dhaka in 9th grade. Now, age 32, he is ready to make his fortune. Not through honest work, through the oldest trick in the con artist's playbook, multi-level marketing. He registers 2 companies, BDS Kick 1 and Kormo Muki Kormo Songthan Society KKS. The pitch is classic MLM. Recruit people, they recruit more people. Everyone makes money, except the people at the bottom. The companies operate from a small office in Dhanmondi. Professional appearance, printed brochures, promises of wealth, financial freedom. Be your own boss, change your life. People believe it. Why would not they? Shahed is charismatic, convincing, well-dressed, speaks with authority about business opportunities and passive income. Within months, hundreds invest. Within a year, thousands. They put in their savings, recruit family members, friends, colleagues. The network grows exponentially. The mathematics work perfectly. For Shahed, not for investors. By 2011, he has embezzled 100 crore taka, over $10 million. The companies collapse, victims file complaints, dozens of them. Police finally act. Shahed is arrested. First time, but not the last. He posts bail, uses money, uses political connections, gets released. The case drags through courts, years pass, victims never recover their money, but Shahed learns important lessons. 1. The system is slow. 2. Money buys protection. 3. Appearance matters more than reality. He emerges from the MLM scandal with capital. Dirty money, but money nonetheless, enough to start something bigger, more legitimate looking, harder to prosecute. He registers Regent Group, creates Regent Hospital, positions himself as a businessman, healthcare entrepreneur, philanthropist, and he develops a new strategy, a better disguise. 2012 to 2016, building the empire. Shahed begins introducing himself as a retired military officer, sometimes major, sometimes colonel, depends on the audience. He wears military-style clothing, occasionally, speaks with authority, references military connections. The performance is convincing enough that government officials believe it. His wife, Sadia Arabi Rimi, later tells investigators, Shahed was never in the army. But the fake military background opens doors. Meetings with health ministry officials, contracts with government agencies, credibility he does not deserve, but desperately needs. Regent Hospital opens branches, Uttara, Mirpur, professional facilities, modern equipment, qualified doctors and nurses, legitimate medical staff who do not know their employer's background. The hospitals operate normally, treating patients, providing services, building reputation. This is the long game. Establish legitimacy first, exploit it later. Shahed expands Regent Group, creates subsidiary companies, Regent Design and Development, Regent KCS Limited, Regent IT Solution. He starts a political research center, appears on TV talk shows, discusses policy, bashes opposition, supports the ruling party, builds political connections. He even owns a newspaper, Natun Kagoj. The transformation is complete. From MLM, scammer, to respected businessman, from criminal to political commentator, from nobody to somebody. By 2016, Government officials notice something wrong. Home Ministry sends a letter to police headquarters. Investigate Mohammad Shahed for fraudulent claims about military service. The letter goes nowhere, gets buried. Shahed continues operating. By 2020, he is running a substantial operation. Multiple hospitals, multiple businesses, political connections, media presence. The perfect cover for what comes next. Then COVID-19 arrives in Bangladesh, and Shahed sees opportunity. March 2020. Bangladesh confirms first COVID cases. 168 million people panic. Dense population, weak healthcare system, hospitals collapse. Government announces lockdown. Testing almost impossible. Most private hospitals refuse COVID patients. Too risky, too expensive. Mohammad Shahed sees opportunity. Desperation creates markets. March 19, 2020. He arranges an emergency visit by DGHS Director M. Aminul Hassan to Regent Hospital. Everything staged perfectly. Equipment shines, corridors look spotless. Reality: no license for COVID treatment, no proper isolation wards, no real safety protocols. Aminul does not check deeply. Connections and money do the talking. He signs the recommendation. Approval granted overnight. Next day Shahed goes on television. Regent Hospital is ready to serve the nation out of moral and humanitarian duty. When others refuse, we step forward. The public applauds the patriot. Behind the scenes, he launches a ruthless 4-part system. Part 1. Government testing scam. DGHS sends 50 free test kits every day for poor patients. Shahed charges 3,500 taka per test. Patients never know it should be free. From May 8th to June 17th, 3,939 paid tests. Revenue 1.38 crore taka, pure profit. Part 2. Certificate factory. People pay extra for premium fast service. Fill form, wait a few hours, get professional negative certificate. 6,000 fake certificates issued. No real test ever done. Patients fly to Italy, UK, Middle East, Malaysia, many spreading the virus unknowingly. Part 3. Billing the government. Regent admits real patients, then sends huge fake bills to DGHS. Basic bed for 10 days becomes 15 days in intensive care plus ventilator on paper. Almost 1.96 crore taka ready to be paid. Part 4. Direct robbery. Admission 50,000 taka. Daily room 5,000. Doctors 3,000. Medicine marked up 300%. Families pay everything because loved ones are dying. Real treatment minimal. Total documented theft in 4 months. 20.1 million from patients, plus 19.6 million from government. Over 40 million taka, nearly $500,000. Real number probably much higher. While smiling on TV as the nation's hero, Shahed runs the most cynical fraud imaginable, exploiting the pandemic, stealing from the desperate, endangering the whole world. Performance Oscar-worthy, reality criminal. Late June, 2020. Complaints start reaching authorities. Patients notice inconsistencies. Test results too quick. Certificates issued before tests supposedly completed. Staff acting suspicious. Some patients get tested elsewhere. Results different. One hospital says positive. Regent says negative. Which is accurate? International problems emerge. Bangladesh expatriates in Italy sent back their COVID certificates from Regent Hospital. Fake. Italy discovers the fraud. Sends workers home. Bangladesh's reputation damaged globally. Families who paid exorbitant fees for treatment discover their relatives received minimal care. Bills do not match services. Something is wrong. Anonymous tips reach RAB, Rapid Action Battalion, elite police unit. They investigate quietly, check records, interview patients, verify certificates. The pattern becomes clear. Regent Hospital is running a systematic COVID fraud operation. July 6, 2020, RAB decides to raid 2 branches simultaneously, Uttara and Mirpur. No warning. They want evidence. They want to catch staff in the act. They want Shahed. But first, they need warrants, approvals, coordination. The raid is scheduled for early morning, July 6, 2020, 6:30 a.m. RAB officers arrive at Regent Hospital branches. What they find exceeds expectations. Uttara branch. Officers enter. Staff confused. What is happening? Search warrant. Nobody moves. Officers start in the administrative office. Filing cabinets full of certificates. Pre-signed. Blank forms ready to be filled. Names to be added. Dates to be forged. Stacks of fake certificates. Hundreds of them, waiting for customers. Computer seized from IT office. Password protected. But IT officer Mabub is present, forced to unlock it. The computer contains everything. Patient database, payment records, certificate templates, evidence of systematic fraud. In the kitchen, the hospital kitchen, officers find Shahed's passport and another computer. Hidden, badly hidden, like someone panicked and chose the worst possible hiding spot. Mirpur branch, similar findings, more certificates, more records, more evidence. Officers seal both facilities. Yellow tape, guards posted, nobody enters, nobody leaves. They arrest 8 staff members on site. Masood Parvez, Managing Director, Tariqul Islam. Staff, Abdur Rashid Khan Jewel, MD Shimul Parvez, Dipayan Basu, Mahbub, IT Officer, Saikat, Palash. More names added to the case, 17 people total. But one name matters most. Mohammad Shahed, Chairman. The man who created this. The man who profited from pandemic. He is not at either hospital, not at his home. Phone switched off. Rab realizes he is running. July 6, 2020. Afternoon. RAB tries contacting Shahed. Dhaka Tribune actually reaches him by phone. Brief conversation. My father is ill. I will speak later. Then phone off. Completely off. Gone. His wife, Sadia Arabi Rimi, tells media. He called me. Said he got into a little bit of trouble. Said he would not return home. When I asked where he was, he just said, I am fine. I am safe. July 7. RAB files case at Udara West Police Station. Charges 17 people. Focuses on Shahed. July 9. Tariqul Islam arrested. Shahed's close associate. Placed on 5-day remand. Interrogated. He talks. Gives locations. Meeting spots. Shahed's habits. His escape plans. July 9. Bangladesh Bank ordered to freeze all accounts. Shahed's accounts. Family accounts. Every asset. July 11. RAB raids Uttara branch again. Finds passport and computer in kitchen. Confirms Shahed was there recently, but he is gone now. July 14. Another case filed. Chattogram. Embezzlement charges. 91 lakh taka stolen from transport exporter. Shahed's past catching up. July 14. RAB arrests Masood Parvez in Gazipur. Managing Director. Second most important figure. Interrogated. Gives more information. The net closes. RAB tracks Shahed's movements. He is running west. Toward borders. Toward Sathira, his ancestral home. Toward India. He is trying to flee the country. RAB deploys teams. Coordinates with local units. Watches border crossings. Railway stations. Bus terminals. July 15. Intelligence reports. Shahed spotted near Sathira border. Moving toward India. On a boat. RAB 6 Battalion mobilizes. Coordinates with intelligence wing. They know where he is going. The order. Intercept. Arrest. Use all necessary force. July 15, 2020, 5:10 a.m. Chakra Komorpur border. Debhata Upazilla. Satkira. River water lapping against boat. Mohammad Shahed sits in the boat, wearing burqa, full covering, face hidden, the oldest disguise. Dress as a woman to cross borders undetected. He is almost there, almost in India, almost free. Shahed carries fake documents, foreign currency, a loaded pistol. The pistol is illegal. He has gun license. But not for this weapon. He knows if arrested, licensed firearms would be confiscated. So he carries unlicensed ones. Smarter that way, or so he thinks. 5:15 a.m. Boat approaches Indian border. Just few more minutes. Just few more meters. Suddenly, lights, bright, blinding, from both riverbanks. Rapid Action Battalion do not move. Raise your hands. The boat owner freezes. Shahed does not move, does not speak. hopes the burqa works, hopes they do not recognize him. Officers approach in 2 boats. Surround them, weapons drawn. Remove the burqa. Identify yourself. Shahed sits motionless, calculating. Can he jump? Can he swim? Can he fight? No, no, no. An officer boards the boat, reaches for the burqa, pulls it back. Mohammad Shahed's face, unmistakable. The TV personality, the hospital chairman, the man Bangladesh has been hunting for 9 days. Mohammad Shahed? Silence. Then quietly, yes. Officers handcuff him. Search him. Find the pistol. Find foreign currency. Find fake documents. You are under arrest for fraud, embezzlement, illegal possession of firearms, and attempting to flee prosecution. Shahed says nothing, just stares at the water. At India, so close. Maybe 50 meters. Might as well be 50 kilometers now. 5:20 a.m. Shahed arrives at Satkira Rab post. Processed. Photographed. Evidence catalogued. Then the call. We have him. Bringing him to Dhaka. By helicopter. July 15, 2020, 9:00 a.m. Tejaun helipad. Media cameras. Hundreds watching. Everyone wants to see the COVID fraud king. Shahed transported to Detective Branch. Dhaka Metropolitan Police custody. July 16, court appearance. Magistrate Mohammad Shahed presiding. Shahed breaks down, wails. My father passed away from coronavirus. His lawyer, many people benefited from my client's actions during COVID crisis. July 22, 20 more cases filed. Old victims coming forward. MLM victims. Everyone Shahed ever cheated. Total cases, over 60. COVID case, most important, most documented, most public. Case against Mohammad Shahed, overwhelming. Physical evidence, 6,000 fake COVID certificates, computer records of fraud, illegal firearms, foreign currency for flight, fake military credentials, financial evidence, 20.1 million taka stolen from patients, 19.6 million taka fraudulent government billing, 1.38 crore taka from fake free testing, 100 crore taka from previous MLM scams. Witness testimony, hospital staff confessing to printing fake certificates, patients confirming they paid but were not tested, government officials explaining exploitation, family members of deceased patients, international impact, Bangladesh expatriates in Italy deported, UK questioning Bangladesh COVID test validity, multiple countries flagging Regent certificates, prosecution straightforward, defense has nothing, Shahed's strategy, delay, appeal, hope system fails, system does not fail. September 28, 2020, first verdict, arms case, Judge K.M. Imrul case, no escape for Mohammad Shahed, firearms recovered, prosecution proved charges beyond doubt, this verdict will set example, verdict, life imprisonment, plus 7 years for illegal ammunition, concurrent sentences, Shahed shows no reaction. April 17, 2022, ACC case, illegal wealth, Anti-Corruption Commission proves 1.69 crore taka accumulated illegally, failed to submit wealth statement. August 21, 2023, ACC verdict, Judge Pradeep Kumar Roy, 3 years imprisonment, 1 lakh taka fine, Shahed sent back to jail, COVID fraud case continues, evidence overwhelming, conviction certain, justice turns slowly, 32 more cases pending, will take years, but Shahed is not going anywhere, already serving life, every conviction adds to total.